Good evening, everyone. Paul Temple here from the Diamond Light Network. Yep. And this is one of our free weekly live streams. And this one is about awakening your inner power. Now, I want to start this with a question. And it is, what if the survival of the human species depended on you? And what if it depended on you remembering that you are much, much more powerful than you have been taught, than we have been taught, that, our reality prescribes that we are? It's kind of like a superhero story, that we go in and we begin to remember this inner power. And with that, we begin to awaken and we realize we have to save the world. Now, this saving the world isn't, coming from alien planets and Megatron monsters. It's saving the world, it's saving the human species so that we can evolve into a more enlightened, collaborative, peaceful species of beings on the earth. Because the inner power I'm speaking about is the light in our heart centers. Now, I'm not talking about the anatomical heart. I'm talking about the energy center of the heart. And that as we begin to connect with that energy center, and to begin to cognate, become aware through that energy center, our whole perspective of who we are and why we are on earth begins to shift. This is the heart center that we know as the center of love, of truth, of spiritual connection, and it is all those things and more, because as we return and remember and awaken this light and power in our hearts, we realize that we are connected to all being in all realms. We are connected to quantum consciousness, that we have these skills that are not taught, things like clairvoyance and intuitive awareness and sensitivity to subtle energies. These are all activities that happen as we awaken our heart centers. And I'm going to teach a simple practice to begin to do this. And, the part about saving the human species through this is that we really need to awaken our hearts. My guides, my spirit guides have told me that this is the next step in human evolution, is awakening the hearts to remember that we are connected with all beings, and we have these amazing subtle energy skills and the ability to be connected not only with each other but with all beings in all realms and quantum consciousness directly. So this is what we need to begin to solve the many, many problems facing humanity in this time. And the way that humanity will evolve is through each of us beginning to individually awaken our heart centers, to begin to awaken this inner power, to become rooted and seated in our sovereign soul self. So I'm going to teach this practice, and then I'm going to do a short sound meditation with these beautiful Tibetan bowls and some Vajrayana mantras. You know, the ancient Tibetan mantras are designed, I guess is a word, but coded to help us begin to awaken that light in our hearts. The Vajra is the diamond light, that pure, indestructible, luminous nature that is our true, essential, divine nature that resides in our hearts. And the Vajrayana practices are practices to help awaken the Vajra light. So if you want to learn more about this, I want to say this before I go into the practice. We have a website, diamondlightnetwork.com, and then there is a Facebook group, Diamond Light Network. You can keep in touch with other offerings that I do. I do Zoom events with deeper, more advanced practices in developing these skills and awakening and activating our heart centers. So, what I'm going to start with is invite you to envision your heart like a beautiful orb of light, just like this orb of light. In the center of your chest, again, this is not the anatomical heart. It is the seed of light. So you can close your eyes, bring your hands to your heart, right to the center of the chest here. And you can begin to visualize with your inner eye, to feel with your subtle senses, feel that orb of light awakened, beginning to glow in the center of your being. Visualization is a very powerful tool to begin to manifest these energies and recognize and connect with, feeling that light in your heart glowing and growing. And it begins to fill your entire inner being, your inner body, with this beautiful diamond radiance. Glowing, growing, expanding, permeating every cell in your body with light. Beautiful diamond Vajra radiance. And then it begins to extend. This glow of light begins to extend beyond your physical body, surrounding your physical body with this beautiful orb of diamond luminescence. Your whole being aglow with light, radiating from your heart center. So holding yourself in this beautiful architecture of light, that pearl of light in the center of your being, glowing, growing, all the way out to this orb like a bubble of light around your body. Breathing light. I'll move into the sound meditation. Just let the sound, the vibration of the bowls wash through you. It will resonate, sympathetically resonate that orb of light, your pure, divine, luminous essence that dwells in your heart, your inner power of divine luminescence. Observing how you feel when your heart is aglow. Observing how you feel when you begin to seat yourself in your sovereign soul self. The Akashic memory, your soul memory, is encoded in that heart center. So as we activate, we are calling on this infinite soul power, your divine presence. You know, the wonderful mystic Osho has a saying that we are not a drop in the ocean. We are the ocean in a drop. We are the infinite universe within us. We just need to remember, and begin to let that awaken and emerge within us. We as humans have been through a very dark time. Centuries and centuries. The age of Kali. Some say even 27,000 years of darkness have dominated, but particularly the last 20 centuries. 20 centuries of stony sleep. And now we're beginning to come out, to awaken, to remember. And to heal. Our hearts became repressed in this dark time, but now we can awaken And remember, remember, remember. So thank you. I hope you found this practice of benefit. diamondlightnetwork.com if you want to learn more. Many blessings. Thank you.